This playthrough is rated M for mature. Time to find out what that crazy Spanish guy wants. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of The Longest Journey. In the last episode, we did our painting, but then we got some weird visions, and we decided to talk to that Cortez guy some more, but we have to find out where he is. First of all, we need some stuff to actually get there in the first place. So let's head back to the border house and look back out the window again. Last time we couldn't do anything. We started trying to mess with that rubber duck there. Why do we need it? We'll find out here in a moment. But we need to get that duck, like, moving. So, what do you have to do? Let's use some bread on it. And we crumble the bread on top of it. Who knew that's what you're supposed to do? Well, I guess the clue is because there's a bird there. And so you're like, oh, we'll get him to do something with that. Just waiting slowly but surely.
Clank?
Ratchet? Ugh.
The grill is almost completely submerged in that, and I use this term quite liberally, liquid.
Well, liquid is a substance.
I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water. I don't know what that chain's for, but it's connected to some kind of mechanism at the bottom of the canal.
Yeah, you saw pulled down the grail, but also pulled down the clothesline too, so. And if we pull it up, we get the clothesline. That's pretty much what we were supposed to be doing, so.
It's a plastic-coated clothesline.
Now, I never looked at the clamp from before, but
It's a clamp.
yeah, there's obviously a puzzle involved in it, otherwise it wouldn't have us, like, you know, do this to it. So what we're supposed to do with the clamp is we need to combine it together with the clothesline. Now I probably have to, there we go. Now we get out of there first. Now it just shows.
It's got a clothesline tied to it.
There'll be a reason for this eventually, but anyway, let's head back out. Yeah, it's one of those things where you'd have to explore around and figure out, oh, how do I get that? And then you're like, oh, okay, this is how you do it. So we're just bypassing the middleman in this case. I don't think there's really anyone that gives you a straight up suggestion other than context clues. So, all right, let's head into the
I know
subway.
that duck. Bon voyage, ducky!
Yep, there he goes. So let's head to the cafe. Sorry, I almost skipped this up there for a second. The duck's surviving pretty well, seems like. I wonder if we head over here, what should we find? Yeah, I have to run all the way there, no quick. There it is.
It's a rubber ducky. It looks disturbingly familiar. But how the heck did it get all the way over here?
Well, what they say, all waterways lead to the cafe, I guess. There we get the rubber ducky in our inventory. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. The poor duck is deflated.
The duck's deflated.
Hmm.
It's a band-aid.
What's that doing there? That's
How
what I
did
want.
that get there? Last I remember, the seagull had pecked a hole in the duck. Weird.
That is weird. That's probably nothing, right? Anyway, if you use the mouth on it. It reinflates.
The duck's inflated.
But anyway, we'll mess with that here in a second. But alright, let's get out of here. So now let's head to the subway. That's our next destination. We now need to find a way to meet with Cortez, because the museum or the gallery we have to go to is not around here. So the way you're supposed to know is I'll show you here in a second. Let me go into the subway. Oh. The beautiful New York-ish type of subway has modern gates in there. No need for security guards. There, we have to get past the scanner here.
It's a gene scanner. It, scans your genes, puts your genetic signature into a database, and allows you through all corresponding gates.
The craziness of technology.
Uh-oh. I have to get scanned. Jumping gates in the Newport subway is a corporate offense liable to get me 5 years behind bars, if I'm lucky.
So we need to find a way to get past the gate by getting a ticket or something.
It's kind of unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time.
Well, you know what this Indiana Jones said, no ticket.
The gates scan everybody who goes in and out of the station and compares their genetic signature with the database. If you haven't paid your fare, the alarm goes off and the cops show up.
And they always show up on misdemeanor stuff like this, right? But anyway. Alright, so we have to pay for it. So this is why we wanted to get our cash card, because we didn't have any money in our account at the time. Here's our instructions.
Let's see. According to the instructions, I push a button with a stylized hand, wave my cash card in front of the round thingy, and then stand still for a few seconds. Good. I can stand still.
Yeah, you can kind of see that from the picture, so so you can do a single use, which is pointless because we'll need it. We have to come back. And you could do it for a day as well, but we'll just do it for a week. I just see if there's anything else to interact with here. Nope, okay.
I'll get a weekly pass, just in case.
And it said some words there, but I couldn't really get a look at it. Went by too fast.
It's a small camera.
You don't need much. Okay, wait. Take the cash card.
My cash card. Usable anywhere in the world, and it's totally anonymous.
Sure it is.
$15 subtracted from cash card. You are now free to travel on all Metro Line subways for exactly 1 week. And remember, genetic forgery is a federal crime. Keep your genes clean. Have a nice day.
How do you keep your jeans clean? But anyway. Well, I mean, probably with baking soda or whatever that stuff is, so. Yay, we were able to get through, so, okay. So we do have to eventually go through here, but not right this second, because we need something else here. Might as well get it now. I was seeing if there's anything else to interact with. I guess not. Okay.
There's a high voltage cable running parallel with the rail, and something's gotten stuck between them. It looks like a large iron key.
Well, since it's electric, we can't touch it ourselves, so.
It looks like a large iron key. I'd have to get down there to reach it with my hands, but with that frayed high voltage cable...
Yeah, don't do it. That would electrocute you, so.
I didn't brush my teeth this morning just so I could be fried bacon with a pretty smile. I'll have to find some other way to get the key.
Yeah, this game doesn't have game over situations, so no funny dialogue or quips about your character getting killed. So what we need to do is we need to take this duck and add it to the clamp. But we don't want it to stay inflated, so. And it's blowing up, so alright, we need to take the rubber band off. Band-aid.
It's a band-aid.
That's copyrighted. That's actually a brand name too, so you have to say like adhesive strip or something like that. It's crazy. Okay, well, anyway, remove get ourselves out of the inventory. Combine it with the clamps. Then we take a look at what it does is it deflates to grab the key. Is what we're. If you wait too long, it deflates before it can grab it. So.
Can't reach down far enough.
Okay, I don't know why. It's supposed to... The,
It's got a clothesline tied to it. The ducky's keeping the clamp open. The clamp's open.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when it deflates, you have to remove it again. Uh-oh. It's supposed to show
got a clothesline tied
supposed to show the clothesline. I hope I didn't glitch out the do that. Uh-oh. Well, now it's... I think I might have broken it. Hold on, let me... Because it's, it didn't recognize it. It didn't recognize me putting the clothesline on there.
Can't reach down far enough.
Okay, yeah, for some reason, me putting the clothesline at the wrong time messed it up. So I have to reset this because the game bugged out. So, alright, I'll be back in just a second. Alright, we're back. So, yeah, apparently adding the clothesline while I was looking into it, like, for some reason the game didn't recognize I put the clothesline on there. So, alright. Okay. Game? There we go. Man, this game's being a bit funky today, isn't it? Oops. Yeah, look at the duck. Take the band-aid off. Because it needs to lower itself to close upon the ramp. Okay, does it recognize the clotheslines on there? Oh, I have to look at it again.
There's a hot look.
Okay, now I can grab it. Hopefully it hasn't lost too much air by that point.
When I was a wee lass, I tried fishing a couple of times in the pond behind my house, but I never caught anything. I hope my luck's improved.
Huh, I didn't realize this game actually had a bug on it where if you combine the items in the wrong way, it won't recognize that you did it. So if he deflates too fast, or if he
It's a pretty cool catch.
he can deflate if you do it too long, and she says, I can't, the clamp's closed or whatever, which just means it needs to be open. So, but anyway, we get the key.
It's a large iron key.
All right, now let's see where we need to go.
It's the address. The gallery's located near the Watertown Bridge. It's all the way over in West Venice, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to catch the Metro Line subway to get there.
That's how we're supposed to know to go over there, so.
It's a complimentary pass to the Growing Pains exhibition at the Roma Gallery. Could this place be the one Cortez was referring to, where kids visualize their dreams? It's a complimentary student pass. Roma Gallery is located near the Watertown Bridge in West Venice.
Yeah, it says Roma Gallery presents Growing Pains, an exhibition by and for kids and teenagers, complimentary student pass. Roma Gallery at Watertown Bridge, building 14-2, phone number 306-490-502609. Okay. Now we just need to wait for the train to come by. Yeah, no one else to interact with here, so. Wait for it to pop up. Yeah, I never ran across that bug before, so. Yeah, then again, I never combined stuff like that, so. It's a first for me. Oh yay, we're on the, just like lovely people.
Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be.
Old great band, she ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be.
Yeah, well, that is pretty rad, isn't it?
Sure, I guess. Well, we need to actually look at the maps here, but...
Big surprise, I'm still here. The screen really is ubiquitous. There's no escape anywhere.
It's like some Mad Max stuff going on or something like that over there, so anyway. Alright, now I think West Town Bridge doesn't appear unless you got the map, so you wouldn't go anywhere, so, but we do, so. Alright, West Town.
Newport Transit Systems.
Yeah. Everyone's having a good old time.
Another victim of Amethyst.
What's Amethyst? What's Amethyst with you?
Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They say the first motor function to suffer is always rhythm.
Oh.
Poor guy's drugged out on another victim of
I guess Amethyst is just like drugs. You could say anything, really.
Big sound from such a small box.
You'd be surprised what some of those old-fashioned boom boxes could do, so. Anyway.
Hello, sir? Sir? I'll just leave my ticket here then, shall I? Yes. Yes, I guess I'll do that.
And we get rid of the ticket from our inventory.
Slow day, I guess.
Yeah, not many people go to these, like, art galleries. You know, usually they're pretty small venues.
It's a pointy-edged swan.
Modern art, you gotta love it. Oh. Oops, it wouldn't. Wait, didn't let me examine that guy before? It said outsider when I checked it before.
It's a pointy...
Oh.
There's absolutely nothing out there. Nothing. Oh, there's a city, an entire world even. But nothing.
Oh, I was about to say, why did it say outside to that guy?
It's a short, nude creature with a snout. Very inspiring.
Very specific. There's some guy, weird, abstract guy with a clock. Guy with a head. Maybe a heart. Another guy. And there he is, Cortez, the man himself.
For the life of me, I can't figure out why Cortez wants to meet me. Come to think of it, why do I want to meet him?
Yeah, didn't we tell him off last time we talked to him? Well, apparently we're just so curious about, oops. We were so curious to talk to him.
About time you showed up.
About time? I spent more than...
Mira, this painting. Right here. Look.
What are you talking about? Why you brought me all the way down here to look at a painting?
About this morning.
Apology accepted, señorita. It's a hot day and tempers run high.
But I wasn't...
Just look at the painting.
No, I have more important things to do.
No? Then we have nothing to talk about. Goodbye.
Goodbye?
Yes, goodbye to you too. Come back when you're ready.
We kind of have to. The plot won't go on unless we do.
Are you ready to look at the painting?
No.
Then why waste my time and yours? Goodbye.
He's like, if you don't want to jump into the plot, then we're not. He's not going to mess with you. So
He gets around.
I guess so.
Are you ready to look at the painting?
Yes, but thou must. Yeah.
Who's the artist?
A boy named Warren Hughes. Not so long ago, I knew him and his family quite well. But he does not paint anymore.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It's nice work.
It's very nice. But there's more to it than nice. Keep looking.
What am I looking for?
What do you see?
I see. Is that supposed to be a guy hugging a girl? I guess. I mean, it looks like a guy doing some things, so.
I see a guy hugging a girl.
And?
They're probably boyfriend-girlfriend, and she's dumping him. He looks really depressed.
Yes. Forget the story. What do you see?
But you told me what I saw, dude.
I see an oil painting of two humans locked in an embrace.
That's all you see? But there's so much more. Look. Look.
I thought modern art was supposed to be subjective, dude.
I see a statement on loss. The guy, he's hugging a girl, and by all rights, he should be happy, but he's not. He's probably already mourning the loss of her, even though that's still somewhere in his future.
Statements? Who cares about statements? Tell me what you see.
I see art.
Art, yes. And beyond that. Beyond art.
Yeah, this guy can be kind of annoying at times. It's like, just see the plot, girl.
Technique?
Technique is what enables an artist to create art. Beyond technique, beyond artistry, what else is there?
Illusion.
Skill and imagination allow the artist to create an illusion, but that is only skin deep. Beneath the illusion, what else is there?
Truth?
Truth. Exactly. A deeper truth. This painting, This particular work of art speaks a deeper truth. It has a soul.
How can a painting have a soul?
It has a soul because it has an identity. It has a heart. The memory of this painting will survive beyond this moment. It will linger in your mind, become part of the tapestry of your subconscious. It has made a lasting impression on you, and you're not quite sure why.
It's just a painting by some kid. It's not as if it's a Picasso or a Monet.
Now you're arguing technique. Not every painting by Van Gogh or Michelangelo is real art either, although they all demonstrate great technique and craftsmanship. And the scribbled drawings of a 5-year-old child are rarely technically impressive, but they may still have a soul. They may still be real art.
So you're saying real art is not defined by the skill of the artist? Then what is art? If just anybody can create something more real than artists who spent their entire lives developing their skills?
Art is still the work of artists, and skill, craftsmanship, technique, those things are critical to the success of an artist's work. But alone, those things are merely pretense. For something to be real, to be truthful, the artist must shift part of him or herself into the work to transcend the illusion and reach for the truth of art.
And what is the truth of art?
Who knows? I've been asking myself that question for years.
Excuse me? You don't even know? And what's all this about all the questions and lectures on truth and illusion? For that matter, why did you ask me to come down here in the first place?
Because...
Actually, you didn't even ask me to come down. I spent my entire afternoon traveling all over Venice, deciphering a cryptic message, spending money I don't have on a subway ticket, only to have to stand here and listen to...
You saw something this afternoon. A waking dream, and you can't explain it. That's why you are here, isn't it?
There's a lot of things I'm here. I'm here because some old American person wants me to play through this game and record it. Oh, we're talking about me there. Never mind. So.
Didn't I tell you to stay out of my personal life?
Yes. Yes, you did. But I chose not to listen. My point about art and truth is this, April. Some things look real, but are not. And other things may appear to be of no consequence at all, but are in fact invaluable. Like Warren's painting here. And your dreams. There is both truth and illusion in dreams, and in the images they create. The problem is in sorting the one from the other.
You're telling me my dreams are true?
I'm telling you there are things afoot, and that you need help in sorting the truth from the illusions. My help.
Well, that figures.
Good. I was hoping you'd understand.
No, actually, I didn't understand a single word. You talk about art and truth and dreams and illusions, and I still don't understand what it all has to do with me. There are things happening, yes, and I came here because I thought maybe you're crazy enough to believe me, to help me. I don't know, sort through the debris and come up with the plausible explanation. But no, you tell me my dreams might be true, that I need your help, and that there are things afoot. I mean, who says afoot? I've never heard anybody use the word before. There are things afoot.
Está bien. I understand your reluctance to believe me, señorita. But I cannot convince you here, now. Meet me tomorrow.
What?
Meet me tomorrow, and I will tell you everything.
Not again, no way.
But you will. Because you are compelled to do so by your own curiosity. Because you are drawn to mystery. And because despite your skepticism, you believe I have the answer to all your questions, yes?
No. No, I don't care. I just want to have a normal life. No nightmares, no visions, no strangers telling me that things are afoot. Comprende, amigo?
Ay, Dios mío. Is that the time? I've got to run, señorita Reagan. I'll see you tomorrow, then.
I said...
Goodbye.
This guy's forcing me into the plot. I don't like it. you know, reluctant hero and all that stuff. And with that, we are designated to go to our next objective. So, and there's all the conversation. Every time the game highlight or flashes, it's adding stuff to your diary. For those who are curious. And there's also stuff in April's diary that goes about the what's going on. I need to remember to read this, otherwise I'll lose out on details. I might do it before the end of the episode, just because we're almost at the end of it actually already. So, okay, let's head back to. Now we need to head back to work. Well, it depends on which ending you're going for this chapter. I mean, it's not a big deal which one you go for. It just changes slightly, like what happens at the end and the transition to it, but it still goes to the same place. So,
Sweet old lady's just...
all right, anyway, head back to here. Oops, no, I didn't need to walk back into the subway. Creepy guy waiting there, though. Alright, we need to go back to the bridges. Then, yeah, if you chose to go to, oh, there's a way to skip through these cutscenes. If you press escape, it'll skip per running. So, yeah, I was messing with the stuff off screen. So, but anyway, if you chose to work at Stanley's, we have to go back in here, and that ends the chapter. So let me go and read over the diary really quick. April 14th, 2209, a Friday. Happy birthday to me, the big 1-8. Jones and Jones, right? Well, not to sound like a complete spoil sport, but 18 feels kind of like 17. Only I could buy a gun and pilot a hovercraft. I kind of figured that the number 18 would cast light into the deep, dark chasm of my soul and reveal some grand truth about the universe, like the meaning of life, or at least some explanation as to why all guys are complete idiots. But no, nothing. I'm the same person today that I was yesterday. No different. Same old boring April, stuck in the same old boring life. Which of course does make me realize something important. I just have to get out of here soon. I have to leave. There's nothing here for me. No future. A past I'd prefer to forget. And I know where I want to go. The Venice Academy of Visual Arts in Newport. God knows that they'll accept me into their fall program, but I have to try. Sarah went out there last year, and she agreed to let me stay at her place for a short while I can get a job in an apartment. Nothing about leaving is both scary and exciting. It's scary because I've never really been on my own before, and I've never been to Newport. And of course, I'm scared that good old daddy will find out and force me to stay. Not that he can, but he will certainly try. On the other hand, I'm really excited. It's really exciting too. Can't imagine anything that beats starting my own life in a place like Venice. From what I've seen or heard, it looks great. There are lots of little cafes and crisscrossing canals, just like in the real Venice in Italy, and most of the people who live there are young and creative and not afraid to look or sound to be different, which will make it a nice change from this place. April 22nd. Today I called the academy and asked them about their missions requirements, and they told me to bring some of my work in when you arrive. They don't really have any specified requirements, only that you're talented and dedicated and hardworking. The lady I spoke to sounded nice, but she didn't make any promises. She told me there are a lot of applicants and only a limited amount of spaces. I know my work's good, even though I haven't had much training, and I'm definitely dedicated and hardworking, so why am I still nervous? May 1st. I'm sorry I haven't kept up with events in this diary, but with my exams and everything else going on right before graduation, I've had the time. I know, bad excuse. I'll just have the time to take time out, and I'll definitely keep my diary up to date from now on. May 25th. Ugh! 3 weeks of complete silence. I look back at my previous diaries, and I wonder where the hell did I find the time to write so much so often. Oh well, I'll try to remember what's been going on these past few weeks. I passed all my exams with straight A's, of course, and tomorrow morning I'm leaving home. Yes, I'm making the leap into the great unknown, and I'm never coming back here. I withdrew all my money from the bank, $2,190, and I've packed a suitcase and a bag with my clothes and work samples and books and anything else I can do without. Fortunately, I have to leave so much. My old toys, some of the bigger canvases, my screen. And it's not like I can have Mom ship them or anything. I'm leaving a letter for my family, but I'm not telling them where I'm going. 18 years under constant scrutiny is enough. I really don't want to carry any of that crap with me into my new life. Strangely enough, when I was packing this morning, I suddenly remembered something I'd forgotten a long time ago. When I was a kid, I kept all my drawings in a box under the floorboard so my dad wouldn't find them and berate me for wasting my time. The box was right where I put it, more than 6 years ago. I didn't feel like looking at any of the drawings right away, so I wrapped the box up and stuck it in my bag. Oh, when do I get to Venice? I don't think this is the right time for nostalgic reminiscence about my childhood, but I'm glad I remembered to pack the box. So tonight's the night. I'm sneaking out of here at 4 a.m. to catch the train to Greenvale, and from there on to the big city itself, Newport. At dinner tonight, I'll see Mom and Dad, Daniel, and Owen for the last time in a long while. Don't really care if I ever see Dad again. But I feel sorry for Mom. She doesn't seem to care much for me, but I know she'll miss me. I know she'll feel very guilty for turning a blind eye to the way he treated me throughout all those years. As for Danny and Owen, I don't really know. Danny's an asshole. He could theoretically approve it, though I doubt he wants to. As for Owen, he's still a kid. Might turn out okay, but as long as Dad's in control, not too optimistic. I'm going to the pond tonight to say goodbye. I haven't been there in a long while, not since the crazy day. I have to see it one last time or I'll never get out of my head. As for my friends, I don't really want to say anything. I'll mail them when I get to Newport, to Venice. So this is the last entry I write here in this house, in this room. In some strange way I can't really understand, I'll miss it. Not much, but I did grow up here. I did spend 18 years, oh my God, in this place. That's not soon forgotten or ignored. I don't want to feel too bad for what I'm doing, but I can't help it. I do feel bad, a little. But more than anything, I'm excited about what happens tomorrow will bring. I believe I might actually be happy. Imagine that. Friday, July 28th, 2209. Way too early in the morning, and I won't even try to describe the dream I had last night. Like, enough with the fairy tales already. I need to start dreaming about boys and shopping. You know, the important things in life. It just dawned on me that the student exhibition opens in less than 2 weeks. My painting, I mean that in the broad sense of the word, is not even close to being presentable. Even that's an overstatement. All I have is a blank canvas, and while that may fool some people, like it, whoa, what an expressive statement of nothingness, won't fool my teachers. So today I had to put in a solid 6 hours of work at the studio and just hope that inspiration will strike me like lightning from the sky. It could happen. Friday morning, again. Okay, so I'm like on my way to school, half asleep, I'm hot, the weather's been unbearable these past few days to say the least. I just want to get to the studio as soon as possible. And then this guy, Cortez, who's sitting outside the house like he does every single day, calls me over. Fine, okay, I got nothing against the guy personally. Make small talk about the weather, just try to get it over with, and then, how do you know that I've been having nightmares? Unless Emma or Charlie or Fiona told him. No, they wouldn't have. How could he know? I know he's nuts, but to think that I have some kind of destiny, the guy's been doing too many raptures or whatever they popped back when he was double digits. It's Friday afternoon, and I actually got some work done on my painting this morning. What a shocker, right? What triggered this avalanche? Okay, it was more like a light drizzle, to be honest. Of creativity. The cup of cocoa I had last night, the weather, my pent-up sexual desires, my dreams? Sure, a nightmare about a talking tree. Wait, no, a wood spirit, a female dragon, and a chaos vortex? Sure to release some kind of creative juices? Yeah, right. Okay, so I work on my painting for a few hours, then Emma drops by and drops a bomb on me. This person, Cortez, he wants to meet me. Not only that, he doesn't just come out and say where he wants to meet me. No, he gives Emma a riddle for me to solve. Where kids visualize their dreams. Oh boy, the guy is nuts. He can just wait where kids visualize their dreams for the rest of the summer as far as I'm concerned. So I finally snapped and gone off the deep end. I just knew my nightmares would fry my brain cells eventually, but I never imagined I'd start seeing things. But there it was, as clear as day. And I'm thinking, should I go get myself committed now or after dinner? Because, April girl, I gotta tell you, what you saw today is not exactly the product of a healthy mind. Holo sculptures just don't come to life without there being drugs or plain old lootiness involved. But then again, if I am insane, why aren't I seeing fluffy pink rabbits right now? And how come nobody has noticed anything weird about me? I think maybe, I hate to say this, but I think I'm maybe got to talk to this Cortez guy after all, because he did say something about my nightmares coming to life. Okay, now I'm going crazy. Just a tiny little reminder here, April Ryan. You're working tonight. Don't forget. Big remember sign. Stan will kick your butt if you don't show up on time. So there. Apparently Sandra, that swell little girl I love so very, very much, she's out sick again, like cut on those raptures already, or not. I don't mind getting her paycheck. Turns out that where kids visualize their dreams is an exhibition called Growing Pains at the Roman Gallery. That's down by the Watertown Bridge in West Venice, far too far to walk. I have to take the subway. It's an exhibition of work by inner city kids, and I guess the theme is dreams, which is by some strange twist of fate is what everything's about today. So the Roman Gallery it is. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. Senor Cortez is just a little too creepy for my comfort. But I'm in desperate need for some answers, so it's bye-bye to choice, hello, destiny. Still Friday. It is a busy day for Dear Diary. A busy and weird day. Late afternoon. Cortez is, how shall I put this nicely, completely and totally out there? I mean, he goes on and on about the truth of art, and then it turns out that that's not the reason he wants to talk to me. But does he tell me why it's so urgent we see each other? No, he says that I'll have to wait until tomorrow. Right, yeah, as if. There's something strange going on, I know that. It's obvious that it isn't just me losing touch with reality. Why would Cortez be involved if that's the case? So what the hell is happening? Does Cortez actually have some answers? I so don't want to hook up with the guy again. He freaks me out big time. I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking, do I have a choice? Do I? This is supposed to be the clues on how you're supposed to figure out where to go to next is by this, so. Alright, let's go to the bar, talk to Stanley, and end chapter 2 this way. And then after the cutscene that occurs, I will, whoa. Personal space there, April. Anyway, as soon as that cutscene's end, I'll come back to where I choose not to work, and I come back to the basically this point here when we get back from the robot galleries where we choose to either go to Stanley's or the border house. So I'll just cut to when I have to go to the border house. So.
I'm all scrubbed and ready to work, sir.
You'll be on the floor tonight, honey. Start taking orders.
No, sorry, I have plans.
Plans? Plans on a Friday? Mighty mana, what's the world come to? Get out from here. Leave me alone with my migraine and ulcer.
Okay, we're back after going through that again, except I chose not to work for Stanley. I also added in the dialogue that happens if you reject Stanley's proposal. And then I think there's something slightly different in April's diary if you... let's see. Okay. Thought there was some slightly different dialogue if you don't go with it, so... I guess not. I could have swore there was some extra dialogue if you choose to just work that day or something, or not work that day. Huh. Okay, well, never mind then. I could have swore I saw some dialogue there. Must be misremembering. Okay, well, anyway. We have to go to the border house this time, so. And there's Mickey, finally.
It's Fiona. Mickey's not usually the sit-in-front-of-the-screen type of gal. Unlike Fiona, she's always working on something around the house. I guess that's why they're such a great couple.
A tool gal, I guess.
Have you been sitting here all day?
Pretty much, darling. I feel like a vegetable. How was your day, then?
It was a weird... Yeah, it was definitely a weird day.
I've had a horrible day.
Really? What happened?
Just... everything. But I did get some work done.
That's good, then. See? Didn't I tell you? I knew you would.
Yeah, you were right.
I usually am.
What are you watching?
Nothing special. We were thinking about watching a movie later, though.
Yeah, which one?
They have quite a few new releases out. Did you ever see Victory Hotel?
No. Is it good?
That's what they say. So we might catch that one.
I'll see you later, yeah?
All right, darling.
And then we need to talk to Mickey now.
What's going on, Mickey?
Well, the water's been fixed, so you can take a hot shower if you want.
I kind of agree. I'll take a quick one. I kind of like taking a cold shower.
I smell that bad.
No, I didn't mean that you. I just, you know, in case you wanted to take a warm shower, I just wanted you to... the water being hot, as it were.
Thanks, Mickey.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll let the rest of the dialogue here, because after a certain point, they're going to accept to watch TV. So after that, it'll go into another cutscene showing off a weird creature, or in this case, something slightly different. But with all these visions that April has seen before her, it's gonna cause her to go mad. Will Cortez really be able to tell her what this all is all about? We'll find out as we start Chapter 2 of Through the Longest Journey. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
What was wrong with the pipes?
They're just old, like all of Venice. They're really old. Twice a year, every year, I have to spend a half a day freezing my ass off down in the canal performing emergency surgery on the pipes. Not that I don't love doing it, especially when my so-called partner's curled up on the sofa watching soaps all day long.
I'll talk to you later, Mickey.
Yeah.
Why don't you sit down and watch a movie with us, April?
You know what? That sounds like an excellent idea.